Persona 5, Tactica.
I'll show no mercy. What? Okay.
What to do here?
Here I go. Persona! Time to use my persona! Get ready to ride, Johanna! My turn!
Nice move, Panther! A stylish infiltration!
All right.
Nice one, Joker! You'll be safe there!
Whip them into shape.
What to do here?
All right, Joker! Nice hiding spot!
It's over!
Oh, as always, Joker! You got him! Nice cover!
You're done!
Joker's hit the mark!
My turn.
Panther shots hit the mark!
Let's finish up.
I'm not done! Here!
I won't forgive you. I'll show no mercy.
All right.
I'm ready.
That's our queen! Well done!
Persona! Johanna!
Oh no! Hang in there!
My turn. Come on!
Panther shots hit the mark! be well hidden.
I'll show you! Hurry!
Now then. Now's the time. Let's go. Take this.
That's our Joker! Cleaning up the field. I'm not done.
Hey, that hurts!
More enemies. Just stay calm. They still have the advantage. Give it all you got.
Here I go!
Now then. Now's the time. Persona! Or set!
You'll get no mercy! My turn! I'm ready! Time to use my persona! 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 I'll show no mercy. Here I go. Now you will feel my rage! Time to use my persona! My turn!
So graceful! Panther's living up to her name!
I'm ready!
That's perfect! You'll be safe there!
Feel my rage! Get ready to ride, Johanna! Whip 'em into shape! Persona! Dance, Carmen!
Swept away the enemies in one hit! Nice strat!
Here I go! I'll show no mercy. I'll show you!
Okay, we're down one enemy!
You'll get no mercy! This isn't just
Yes! Nice going, Queen!
Looking good! The shape. show no mercy.
That's perfect! You'll be safe there! Nice position! You'll be well hidden!
Ready! Dance party!
Support's on the way!
All right.
You'll get no mercy! Whip them into shape!
Nice cover!
Time to get
Nice cover!
Now then.
I'm ready!
Queen's got the strat down! Nice one!
This won't miss! I'll show no mercy.
What to do here?
Nice cover!
It's over!
My turn!
That's perfect! You'll be safe there!
I'll show you! Carmen! Whip them into shape!
All right.
You'll get no mercy! I'll show no mercy.
Now then.
Nice cover!
Persona! Take this!
I'm ready! Don't even think about moving! Whip them into shape!
So graceful! Anna's living up to her name!
Dance party! Forgive me!
Only one enemy left! Just a little more!
My turn!
What to do here? Now's the time! What's that?
You'll
Oh,
get no mercy!
now then.
Whip them into shape! Here I go!
All right. Checkmate.
Yeesh! They're not gonna cut us a single break, huh?
I don't know why they're attacking us. Whatever the reason, we should prepare for more hostility.
So, what's the deal with this place?
I scanned the entire area during the fight. But this place doesn't seem to lead anywhere else. It's just some kind of sealed-off zone.
What is it, Arena? You're looking pretty beat.
Yeah, I'm fine. I probably just overdid it a little.
And Toshiro, you're drenched in sweat. Are you about to throw up?
Oh, it's nothing at all. I'm just feeling a bit too warm in this suit. It's heavier weight for winter, that's all.
Come on, let's get back to the hallway.
This place is just too much to handle. If we stay any longer, I might just lose it.
Yeah, we don't need to stick around. We can hash out our next steps when we're out of here. At least we know what's on the other side of the door now. Too bad it didn't help us get home.
What's next? Should we search for a similar door elsewhere?
Don't move a muscle. We've come to stop you.
Oh, what now?
We'll decide what now. You're Legionnaires, aren't you?
If you are, you already know what we'll do with you, and don't bother lying.
Wait, now we swear we're not your enemy. What happened was, we wound up in this world by accident, and now we're trying to find our way out. Really? I hadn't heard that one before. Well, if you make any wrong moves, we're tying you all up anyway.
So, has anyone else noticed how they're the most tightly wound hat people we've met so far?
Indeed. I believe it'd be in our best interest to avoid provoking them further.
Listen, I know you're trying to get to your home. Unfortunately, none of us are able to leave here.
Huh? Why's that?
This entire place has been caught up in the clutches of a heartless tyrant. Until he's been toppled, not a single one of us will be free. And that includes yourselves now.
I saw that coming. Another door, another place that needs a revolution.
Indeed! And we're the ones who shall kick it off and liberate this place. Permanently! And that's why we members of the Rebel Club are too preoccupied to help you escape.
And we're in quite a bind. We don't even have any useful leads.
I suppose we could help you on the intel front, if you're willing to join our rebellion.
I see. A quid pro quo scenario. The terms do sound reasonable enough at this point. Thoughts, Joker? Yes, we'd best learn more about the situation. Any final decisions can come after that.
You heard the guys. We need more deets before we sign up for anything.
So be it. All of you, follow me! We've reached our hideout. Enter.
Alright, let's see here. It's another LeBlanc?
Nailed it! Score 1 for the king of comedy, Ryuji!
Although I have to say, the act has gotten a little stale by now.
I believe I speak for the panel when I say we would appreciate more animated gestures next time.
Maybe incorporating some props into your routine would spruce it up.
When did I say I was taking notes?
What's this? Are you over here mocking our hideout?
Oh no, we wouldn't think of it. No mocking here.
Hey, who's this strange lot? Well, they're actually... I see. So you stumbled upon them, and they're trying to determine whether or not to join the Rebel Club. I suppose we are desperate. Even a cat would make a good ally in our circumstances.
You better watch your tongue, buddy.
Before we agree to anything, though, would you mind sharing a bit more on what's happening? We heard something about a tyrant earlier. What else can you tell us about that?
In a nutshell, he's a ruthless monster. He has no problem throwing others under the bus, so long as he gets something out of it.
That's right. We all trusted him, and the traitor stabbed us in the back.
That bastard took away someone very close to me. If only it weren't for... It's time he got what he deserves.
What was that?
Every single one of us here has been put through hell by...
Huh. We can't hear him say the name. What's the deal there?
Weird, right? What do you think is doing that?
It's enough backstory. Are you going to help us or not?
Just to be clear first, you do know how we can get out of here, right?
Fine. We'll tell you this one thing for now. This is top secret, mind you. Recently, we were able to confirm the location of the Legionnaire's leader. But the place is locked up so tightly, none of us can get in.
can only break in if we find all 4 keys to the door.
And what's that got to do with us? We're looking for an exit, not a fight.
We've searched every other place in this building, and we haven't found a single way out. But we've never seen what's behind that locked door. Which means...
Which means...
If they've already searched everywhere else and still haven't found an exit, there's a real chance we'll find what we're looking for beyond that door. I believe that's their logic. I suppose this means we do share a common goal. Yes?
Good idea. It's not as though we have any other leads at the moment. Plus, helping them may even jumpstart Toshiro's memory.
Thank you. Hopefully I can remember something useful. Having come this far already, I'm determined to get to the bottom of my memory issue.
That settles it. We're joining the Rebel Club.
Glad to hear it. Welcome aboard, everyone. As of this moment, you're officially members of the Rebel Club. We'll root out and confront this evil as one. Yeah, we're that much closer to success.
So, do you know where any of the keys are?
According to our investigations, there are strange-looking doors spread across the building. You should find them beyond those doors, in a horrible pocket dimension.
Ah, we've already been through one of those. So there are more of them, huh?
The closest one is in the courtyard. Once you're properly equipped, please head there and acquire it for us.
Bet they're all crawling with enemies. Well, nothing new to us.
You said it. Well, let's suit up and get going.
Ugh.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Sounds good. Whatever.
We sure have. Come back again later. I've got some new products available. Please, take your time. Come back soon.
Do you wish to perform a fusion? Now then, make your decision. Now then, make your decision. Is this persona? One moment, please. Is this persona? Please wait just a moment. Is this persona? One moment, please. Is this persona? Please wait just a moment. Is this persona? One moment, please. Is this persona? Please wait just a moment. Now then, make your decision. Are you finished? What would you like to... Which persona will you choose? What would you like to do? Would you like to create a weapon? Select a persona. Please, you wish to withdraw this persona? Select a persona. Please, you wish to withdraw this persona? Select a persona. Please read. You wish to withdraw this persona? Are you finished? The awakening of a new power. Which persona will you choose? Now then, make your decision. What would you like to do? Would you like to look at the persona compendium? Then please take a look. Please read. You wish to withdraw. One moment, please. Are you finished? What would you like to do? Which persona will you choose? What would you like to do? Well then, have a pleasant day.
All right, let's head out.
I can never get in the right mood for this stuff in my normal outfit. Hope it kicks in when the time comes.
The courtyard is over on the other end of this floor. There's no time to waste. Ready, set, go! Best of luck in battle!
Man, these guys. I can't tell if they're gung-ho or just bossy.
We'll continue our own preparations here for the final battle with that awful tyrant.
Let's move out. We've got a key to track down.
I wonder which part of the building we're in now. Still the first floor would be my guess.
I don't know about you guys, but isn't this place a vibe? You know, not shadows or legionnaires. That other scary stuff.
No, you don't mean...
Oh, it's nothing major. My mind keeps coming back to one thing. Don't the beings here seem more riled up than the ones in the last two kingdoms? Would there be a reason behind it?
If so, then my money would be on your recent change of mindset. I mean, if this world does exist in your heart, it'd make sense for changes to your state of mind to influence the place.
Oh, so it's because Toshiro decided he was going to fight back?
That stands to reason. Once Toshiro was emboldened, so were the other beings.
He's gone from the runaway old-timer to the sorta defiant old-timer.
Well, being around you criminals was bound to toughen me up a bit.
You really had the spine of a block of tofu when we first met, didn't you, Tofu-ro?
Karina, you still need to grow up a bit yourself. Aren't you roughly the same age as these kids? You need to learn to respect your elders, or life is going to be...
Yeah, I know.
Why, you... I'm not putting up with this anymore.
Good grief. Those two haven't matured at all, have they? Okay, enough of this for now. We've got work to do.
Yeah, let's do what we gotta do to find our ticket out of here.
Is this the right place?
This can't be.
A rather pleasant courtyard. One could easily find a place to sit back, relax, and enjoy a bento.
Dreaming of food even now, Inari? I could go for lunch myself, but we've got that to take care of first. Yeah, that. I'm sure some other fresh hell awaits us on the other side.
But the rebels told us that's where the key is, right?
Along with a heap of legionnaires too, no doubt. Time to work up an appetite.
Right. Whatever's on the other side, I'll make short work of it.
Damn, Makoto! Those legionnaires don't scare you at all like some other stuff, huh?
Hello, Earth to Toshiro. Something bugging you?
Oh, it's nothing. I could swear... Where have I seen this place?
Okay, folks. On the count of 3, like last time. 1, 2, 3.
This won't fit!
He's got a hit! That'll show him!
All right. Let's go. Persona! Take this.
I'm ready! Persona! Get ready to ride, Johanna!
Okay, we're down one enemy!
Here we go. Advance. Here.
I can't hit you!
Let's go.
Cover!
Take this.
I'll show no mercy.
What to do here?
You'll get no mercy!
A little closer.
My turn!
All right.
I'm ready!
Okay.
I won't hold this!
Nice! Keep it up!
I'll show no mercy.
Now then.
You'll get no mercy! My turn!
All right.
Whip them into shape!
What to do here? Now's the time. Persona! Persona!
This is the end.
Here I go! My turn! With this!
Okay, we're down one enemy!
You'll get no mercy!
I'll show you.
Come on!
A successful attack!
I'll show no mercy. Here I go! Now you will feel my rage! Take them out! Johanna! My turn! I'll show you! Time to get serious! Persona! Time to get serious! Here it goes!
Your setup's looking good, Panther! You've been knocked back? Seriously not good? I've been waiting for this!
This isn't just for show!
We've got a hit! That'll show him!
I'm not done.
Yeah, let's keep it up!
This'll be a direct hit!
Okay, we're down one enemy!
Aim and sight.
Did you even look?
Your cover is perfect! 4 enemies left! Show 'em
I'll
what
show
we're made
no
of.
mercy.
Now then.
My turn!
What to do here?
You'll get no mercy! Persona!
What to do here?
I'm ready. Whip 'em into shape. Time to get serious. Dance party!
Now,
You'll get no mercy.
all right.
Here I go. Persona! Johanna! Time to use my persona! Get ready to ride, Johanna!
What to do here?
I'm ready! Take him out!
Now,
You'll get no mercy! Time to use my persona!
all right.
Attack landed! Way to go, Joker!
You're done.
As always, Joker! You got him!
Now's the time. Take this.
That's our Joker! Cleaning up the field! Take this! Fire! Here! I'm not done! Support's on the way!
What to do here?
I'm ready! This isn't just okay!
We're down one enemy!
My turn!
Now. Come! Attack!
You'll get no mercy! I'll show no mercy!
All right.
Here I go! Whip 'em into shape!
Now then.
Checkmate.
You'll get no mercy!
Enemy aim! Queen, well done!
Overwhelming victory! Let's hope it stays that way!
Phew. That should do it, right?
So, where's this key we're looking for? Did it get dropped somewhere?
I don't see anything of the sort so far.
Hold up! I've got a reading!
This is what was shining? These aren't keys, though.
Yep, no mistaking it. Those are bandages.
Really? Sorry, but could I see those for a moment?
What the?
Who could that be this late in the evening? Come in.
Ah, there you are. I heard I'd find you here. Huh? You look fine, more or less.
Hmm? I'm sorry, but I don't believe we've met. Perhaps you're mistaking me for someone else.
No, you're definitely who I've been looking for. Toshiro Kasukabe, Mr. Class President.
Well, I suppose you're not mistaken then. What did you need to discuss with me?
Relax. No need to be so formal with me. It's not like I have to have a reason to be here. This is the student council room, and I am a student.
You have an upperclassman uniform, but I haven't seen you here before. Are you a new transfer?
All business, aren't you? You got me, though. I already knew this school was fancy, but they push the decorum here pretty hard, don't they? I'll pick it up eventually, and if not, then no biggie. I got curious about you, so I started asking around. Pretty impressive rep you've got there. A ton of talent, a connected family, stellar grades, your whole future set up. You even got elected student council president as a first year. Nobody done that here before you.
Why are you describing me to myself? Is this some kind of awkward ribbing? If you don't have any council business, please see yourself out. I'm quite busy here.
Oh, sorry if I upset you. I'm just interested in you, I swear. I mean, getting beat up by a whole gang of delinquents? They don't even do that in manga anymore.
So you saw that?
I even thought for a second that I'd find you here all covered in bandages.
What a bizarre way of thinking.
Still, you jumped into that mess by yourself, all to help that other student getting mugged, didn't you? You're not just a president. You're a student council superhero. You know, I actually like the sound of that.
I wasn't doing anything so noble. I merely happened on the scene. Once I knew what was going on, I had no choice but to get involved. I also only became student council president because it'll look good on my college application. Besides, my father told me I need experience as a public figure to ensure I can take up the family's work. But never mind all that, I'm digressing. What I mean to say is I've learned a valuable lesson about poking my nose into other people's business.
Huh. Still, you ended up rescuing the kid, right?
Well, those miscreants seemed too tired to go back to bullying him once they had their fill assaulting me. Don't you have somewhere to be? It's well past time for students to still...
Oh, right. I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Eri Natsuhara. Nice to meet ya. Kasukabe-kun, I've got a hunch about you. This is where you usually hang out after school, right? I'll drop by and bug you again later.
Huh?
See ya!
Ugh.
Oh, my bad. I meant to give you this earlier. Here. See ya!
What are... Some bandages? What is with that girl?
Hey! Was that?
Yeah. I bet we saw the same thing. I still can't wrap my head around it, though.
That was so full of twists, I don't even know where to start.
That was Toshiro in the uniform, yeah? The student council president?
He was called a first year, so I'm guessing he was around my age.
He had some fire in him, didn't he? More than now, at least.
But it looks like he's never been much of a fighter, huh?
Indeed. Safe to say he's grown to become one of those types who favors nagging over physical conflict.
Couldn't you just have called it dialoguing at least? No, there's something more important to discuss now.
Good point. Now that we have what seems to be the key in this place, we can get out of here. Yep, we'll have plenty to talk about on the other side of the door.
So about what we saw together. That wasn't a figment of our imaginations.
You mean we witnessed something that actually took place?
Yes, I'm sure of it. Although, I'd forgotten the event entirely until now. The girl who showed up was Eri Natsuhara. She was one of my senpai on the student council. But out of all my life, why that memory?
Yeah, I'd say that sounds right.
This place does resemble a school in some ways. If you added a bunch of weird stuff to one.
Toshiro, have you remembered anything else yet?
Well, that was when I first met Natsuhara-senpai. She joined the council shortly after, and...
She had you totally whipped?
That's an awful way to put it, but it's unfortunately not far from the truth either. Regardless, she was also the kind of person who couldn't stand mistreatment or injustice. Whenever she caught wind of problems with the school or students in trouble, she'd run to me with a report. Every time she would try to convince me with a "Toshiro, let's fight the good fight." I initially agreed to help so I could keep tabs on her. She was such a reckless student council member. Before I knew it, she had us running all over the school together. We tackled all sorts of issues at that school. Bullying, unfair school rules. Heck, by the end, we were even giving career and relationship advice. At some point, the student council room became more of a counseling room for the average student. The students were always grateful whenever we were able to help them. I found that especially gratifying, since I was fed up with my father's alternative expectations for me. Looking back at the time, I think we did a lot of good together. And then... That's all I'm able to remember. But why? I can't. It's like something's fogging my memory.
Hey, don't push it too hard. We all shared that vision when you touched the bandage. That's what restored your memory. There are supposed to be 4 keys, right? Maybe we can learn more from finding the others.
True. And there are still a few more things I want to get to the bottom of. Especially about Natsuhara-senpai. And you as well, Irina.
There's a bit too much resemblance for it to be a coincidence, huh?
Totally. They even have the same chemistry together.
I think so. I mean, we may look similar, but I don't boss you around that much. Right, Toshiro?
Really? What do you expect me to say?
It's more like he's in the palm of your hand and you're crushing him.
Yeah, as flat as a pancake.
Well, is that really how you all see me?
I have to admit, though, there's one thing that's been stuck on my mind. It's been nagging me ever since we came to this world. When I saw the visions of Toshiro's memory, I felt something stirring in my own head. That girl. She's someone from your own world, right? Ever since I heard we're in a world made from Toshiro's heart, I've been thinking, what am I, exactly?
Arena.
I have a few ideas I could share, but nothing for certain. Ultimately, I have a feeling you're entirely different from any of the entities we're familiar with.
I see. Right. No matter what I turn out to be, in the end, I'm still me.
Nailed it! No matter what you are, you'll always be you. Just like Mona will always be a cat, yeah?
Check the transitive property, pal. And keep me out of your analogies.
Thanks, guys. Well, no use thinking about it now. How about we get back to it? We've still got 3 more things to find, right?
Yep, now that we've got the one, let's head back to the Rebel Club room next.
Yeah, especially since we can assume another fight's waiting for us behind the next door. Let's head back and find out where the next one is.
Well then, have a pleasant day.
All right, so now there's... I'll be counting on you.
Hey!
So that's it.
Whoa!
Oh. Good idea.
Oh, I see.
Of course.
I'm ready.
Doesn't matter who the enemy
Cut them down.
is. Just beat 'em up like always.
What to do here?
Persona! Now's the time! Marseille!
Here I go. Time to get chaotic.
Swept away the enemies in one hit. Nice thrash!
Wipe them out. I am thou. Prepare yourself. Persona! Goemon!
Bad. Can you get through this?
I'll do my best. Beat the other me. Boom!
Enemy down! Keep at it, Noir!
Persona!
Noir shots were good! Way to go!
Eat it. I'm ready.
I'll cut them down.
All right.
Persona! Take this!
I'll do my best.
Wipe them out.
Here I go. Beat the other me. You witched them already?
Swept away the enemies in one hit. Nice thrash!
I'll cut them down. Prepare yourself. Wipe them out, Goemon.
I'll do my best. Persona! Melody!
Okay, we're down one enemy. Okay, we're down one enemy.
That was quite an easy victory. That's great. Sure.
I see.
But
Indeed.
Okay.
Oh.
hey, wait a minute. Hey, hey! Seriously? Really?
That's right.
What if...
Understood.
You gotta be kidding.
So, what's next on the docket for this key hunt?
The next key is located in the cafeteria.
The cafeteria, you say? How do the meal plans work here? If I can't enroll, could I at least start a tab?
Rein it in, Inari. Let's focus on the job first, all right?
And I'm sure your tab at Kosei is bad enough already.
Considering how hostile this place can get, you'd better not try sneaking any food.
right? Well, I can understand getting hungry, but we've got a job waiting for us in that cafeteria.
If I had to wager, I'd guess it's on the second floor. Is that right?
That's correct. Just go up the nearest stairwell, continue on straight, and you'll find it. Sounds like you already knew that, though. So you better not waste any more time and just get going.
I did, didn't I? Whatever the case may be, we should get going. I'll lead the way, if you don't mind. If everyone's ready.
This floor of the building ultimately looks the same as the last.
The cafeteria should be just ahead. Let's hurry.
Hey, Toshiro. Is this the same school that you went to?
Yes. It's been quite some time since I graduated, but I can tell that I'm slowly starting to remember. It may be distorted or inaccurate here and there, but I can say with absolute certainty that this is the same building.
Any idea who could be in charge here?
Can you remember anyone who caused problems for you? Maybe the other students?
No, it hasn't all come back yet.
Scum! I can't believe it's you. So you're the lowlives disturbing my sacred place.
That voice. Who is that?
Leave now, or suffer the consequences.
Speak of the devil! So, I guess I'm talking to the big cheese, yeah? Look, I don't know who you are, but get in our way and we'll mess you up. Got it?
You'll mess me up. You idiot. You have no idea what that would do.
Who are you already?
Who am I? You mean you've forgotten? But you're the one who knows me best.
Guess that's it.
Whoever it was, it sounded like he recognized me. Damn it, if only I could remember.
Well, I suppose this is the first unknown kingdom ruler we've encountered.
We're likely coming to blows with another eccentric character, like Maria and Yoshiki were.
He's the one making life tough for those guys back in the hideout, yeah? Well, I'm all for punching the guy out, but we need to collect whatever these keys are supposed to be for that to happen.
I'm picking up a big open space just ahead of us. Looks like Toshiro was right on the money. That's our next destination.
So this is their cafeteria? Oh, it's pretty huge.
It certainly feels like the quintessential cafeteria. This room has the nicest vibe of the whole building.
I believe I'm remembering more now. The food here was quite popular, especially for the price. I'd heard that this place was constantly packed with students in lines during lunchtime.
You heard. So you never actually ate here?
I was never one for crowded places like this. From what I remember, I was always cooped up in the student council room with a homemade bento.
Boy, do I relate to that. Cafeterias are for normies. Definitely not my kind of scene. I'd probably explode if I ever got forced to eat in one!
It's not life or death. It's just a food room.
Look, another one of those doors. Time to find out what the second key is.
Sound good? Whip them into shape. Nice! Keep it up!
All right.
Yeah.
You're doing great!
We did it! My turn! You'll get no mercy!
What to do here?
Whip them into shape. Here I go. I'll show no mercy. It's showtime!
Now then.
Nice position. You'll be well hidden.
Yeah!
You'll get no mercy!
Queen's got the strat down. Nice one. Nice position. You'll be well hidden. this business! Nice going, Queen!
Advance. Fire.
Good way! They can't hit you there!
I'm ready.
Enemy reinforcements! Be careful!
Whip them into shape.
What to do here?
Watch this. This isn't just for show.
You're doing great!
I'll show no mercy. Here I go.
All right.
My
Yes.
turn. You'll get no mercy.
What to do here?
Yes.
Whip them into shape. I'm ready.
All right.
My
Nice.
turn. You'll get no mercy.
It's showtime.
I'm ready. I'll show no mercy. You'll get no mercy. Whip them into shape. Here I go. My turn. You'll get no mercy. I'll show no mercy. Here I go. Whip them into shape. I'm ready. I'll show no mercy. Persona! 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 I'll show you! Dance party! You'll get no mercy! Don't even think about the hit!
Nice going, Queen!
Finish them off with this!
Let's go.
Last enemy! Finish him off!
Here I go. Whip them into shape.
All right.
My turn. I'm ready.
What to do here?
I'll show no mercy.
All right.
Here I go. My turn.
What to do here?
You'll get no mercy. I'll show no mercy. You're in the way.
Doing well, Panther!
Persona! Carmen!
Okay, we're down one enemy! Joker.
Here I go.
Nice position. You'll be well hidden.
What to do here?
Great positioning, Joker.
It's over!
I'm ready.
Cool as always, Joker. You got him. Nice position. You'll be well hidden.
This won't miss.
You're down? Just hang on.
Let's go. Here.
The point's on the way.
My turn.
Now then.
You'll get no mercy. I'll show no mercy.
What to do here? Persona! Come! Now's the time! Attack!
Nice one. Keep it up, Joker.
I'm ready. Whip them into shape. Time to get serious. Persona! Dance party! Let's finish up!
Finally. Now for the next one.
And that settles the matter. Now, for this second so-called key.
Look, over there.
Oh, that's a weird looking box.
Oh, I remember learning about this in history class. Something in the Edo period?
It's a suggestion box. Basically, it's a way to collect people's complaints and requests anonymously. Although, this one appears to be empty.
Think this'll jog any memories, Toshiro?
I can't say for sure, but if it's the same as last time, punching it ought to.
Yep, you called it. So tired. I pulled an all-nighter on a mock exam. Entrance exams might be important, but that doesn't change the fact that they suck.
Overnight cramming is actually counterproductive. Sleep is necessary for committing what you've learned to memory. You might make it by cramming for regular tests, but comprehensive ones like entrance exams require long-term memory for any chance.
Oh good, I can get some shut-eye during this lecture.
I don't give you lectures. I give you advice, which you clearly need. If anything, I should lecture you on how to take advice properly.
Yeah. By the way, I noticed earlier, the suggestion box has been awfully empty lately.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's because we've taken care of everything by now. You're going to run yourself ragged if you're always looking for trouble to clean up, Eri.
You're saying I should turn a blind eye to people in need? That'll run me even more ragged.
Please, try putting yourself in my shoes for once. Can't you just enjoy the peace and quiet as the fruits of your labor?
I sure hope you're right. But something's still bugging me. Isn't the vibe at school kinda weird now?
Weird?
Come in!
Hi. Someone said that you guys hear out people in trouble?
Yep, whatever it is, you can lay it on your future Prime Minister here.
Don't say such ridiculous things.
How come? One day you'll be a Diet member and then you'll make Prime Minister, yeah?
I've never said anything of the sort.
What? You don't remember your speech? I'll never take favors from my father. I'll stand on my own 2 feet.
I've definitely never said that. You must do the worst impression I've ever seen.
Huh? Objection, Your Honor. Wait, is that a Prime Minister or a judge? Oh, sorry. Here, grab a seat and hit us with the deeds.
Vice Principal Nakabachi's been blackmailing students and staff here?
I was such an idiot. I thought my chances at college, my whole life, would be over if the school found out I'd been working at a nightclub.
And when Nakabachi stumbled onto your secret, he proposed a deal to keep you off the hook. He ordered you to dig up dirt on other students and report back to him, correct?
Then he'd use that information to pressure them into bringing him even more dirt on other people. He just kept creating more and more victims until eventually he even had the teachers under his thumb.
There's no way to tell who's working for Nakabachi, so I didn't know who to trust with this. And it's all my fault. I did something so stupid just to pay my tuition. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry for melting down like that. So, now what?
Thank you for telling us. I know it wasn't easy. This is a pretty huge issue, so it's gonna take some time, but we'll handle it.
I don't care what happens to me anymore. So please, I'm begging you, please.
Nakabachi was hired here very recently, but he was promoted to vice principal right away. It may have been unexpected, but nobody would guess this was how he pulled it off. Any student here would be terrified to lose their college prospects. It's no wonder how he was able to exploit that.
That's just sick. How could he use people and torture them like that?
It sounds like the entire school's in a bizarre standoff, what with everyone spying on each other for Nakabachi. This certainly explains why you felt something off here. That said, this is clearly beyond the scope of what the student council can handle. If we make one wrong move, we could be done for ourselves. What's your take, Eri? Eri?
Ugh, God! I am so pissed right now. I don't care how badly Nakabachi wants to be in charge. He has no right to put Yuri through that kind of hell. I thought schools and the staff were supposed to protect students, but not this messed up place. The way he's running this school now, it's like his own little dictatorship or something. He's done for if he's really doing this. Toshiro, you've got to help me.
I thought you'd say as much. From the sounds of things, you're looking to assemble a full-on rebellion.
Toshiro, that's exactly it. We'll start a rebellion. Oh, great idea.
Please don't take my jokes at face value. At any rate, we're going to investigate this. I have to know the truth. That's right. Nakabachi. Ichiro Nakabachi. He was just a run-of-the-mill music teacher who got promoted to vice principal out of the blue. After hearing Yuri's story, Harry and I went around the school investigating. Turning up leads wasn't easy, but Harry was persistent enough that we eventually had a grasp of the situation. Simply put, the results were jaw-dropping. Sexual harassment, embezzlement, extortion, other abuses of power, all of them being covered up by the administration. And to top it all off, Nakabachi had been promised a promotion to principal. He essentially had full reign of the school.
Ugh, another turd for a teacher.
The world's a big place, big enough for plenty of pieces of shit to run their schools.
To blackmail his own student. I can't imagine how Yuri felt at the time.
But Nakabachi had covered his tracks, so ultimately we weren't able to collect any conclusive evidence. Without concrete proof, we had to put our hopes on the victims' testimonies.
What is it? Did they testify?
I'm sorry, I can't remember the rest.
Well, we certainly learned enough this time around to put one question to bed. I'd wager that the ruler of this kingdom is Vice Principal Nakabachi.
And I bet you're right. Now, let's wrap this up so we can get out of here already.
Well, at least we've got an idea of who might be running this place. Plus the second key to boot. Let's go back to the hideout so we can hammer out our next steps.
Hey,
Actually,
Hey!
What? Huh?
Hmm.
What if...
That's right.
Ah.
Sounds good.
We're back with the second key. Next up's the third one.
The third one already? That's even further from here. It's somewhere within the faculty room.
Somewhere within, huh?
The faculty room, huh? Can I maybe skip out on this one?
I wonder why, Ryuji. Maybe it's all the chewing out from your teachers?
I doubt anyone has good memories of that place. No reason to be there, except getting chewed out.
I don't know if that's entirely true.
So far, we've been sent to the courtyard, the cafeteria, and now the faculty room. No. I'm sure there's a connection with my memories, but I still haven't come up with anything else. However, I do feel like we're getting close. I'm sure we'll find out more once we secure whatever's in the faculty room. Let's move out. My memory may be vague, but I can still guide you there. The faculty room should be just ahead of here.
Walking all over this school's a pain, but I guess it still beats getting wrapped up in some other drama.
Yes. It's nice how it seems we won't be attacked while merely walking around the school.
Whatever's on the other side of the doors is definitely a different situation, though. What's up with that anyway?
Furthermore, there's another matter I don't understand. Despite our assumptions about this kingdom, we've been attacked by creatures more closely resembling students than teachers. What could be the cause of that? Is there even a reason?
That makes me wonder, though. Did Nakabachi ever force the students to fight each other? Whatever the reason, it's obvious that we're still facing a lot of unknown factors.
Let's just hurry up and catch the next episode of Toshiro's Put Upon Adventure.
A school tale where Toshiro's whipped, huh? I'd like to learn the ending.
Whipped? Ending?
Would you mind if we moved on?
Yes. Sorry.
But that Natsuharu-san really is straight as an arrow, isn't she? She was genuinely concerned for that girl, and never had second thoughts about helping her.
Now that I'm thinking about it, Eri was actually somewhat similar to you all.
Really?
She was a fervent believer in justice. She always had a very strong sense of empathy. Remember how, when we first met, I said I had a less than favorable opinion of the Phantom Thieves? Well, I'm fairly certain I was just envious of your ability to accomplish what I never could. I'd like to take back what I said. I'm sorry.
No sweat. When you're outcasts like us, you gotta learn how to let stuff slide.
Although Ryuji's grades have slid a bit too far.
Oh, shut up! I'm just a complicated guy, is all.
Besides, there's nothing to apologize for. You're an adult, and a politician to boot.
Not everything we do is condonable to everyone. We certainly always have that in mind.
Understood. I'll remember that. Marina, I owe you an apology as well. How should I put this?
Don't worry about it. I think I already know. Kind of. Let's keep moving for now. We can talk more later.
Right. Well, let's be off. Lead the way.
I think we found the faculty room.
All right, you Legionnaire losers. Get your asses out here so I can kick them.
You're making it sound like we're raiding the place.
Classy, Ryuji.
What, you want me to bow first? If we can make him freak before we fight him, we should do it.
Oh, I gotcha.
I'm pretty sure a door like that means they're not hearing anything we say on the other side.
Do you think they can even understand us?
We know what to expect on the other side. Let's do this!
That's it, dipshits. We're coming for you now.
Yeah, dipshits. You're gonna regret making us come in there.
Like I said, let's do this! Before Ryuji's potty mouth rubs off on Arena any worse.
Do you wish to perform a fusion? Now then, make your decision. Now then, make your decision. Is this persona? Please wait just a moment. Is this persona? One moment, please. Is this persona? Please wait just a moment. please. Is this persona acceptable? Is this persona? Please wait just a moment. What would you like to do? Which persona will you choose? What would you like to do? Are you finished? Would you like to create a weapon? Select a persona. Select a persona. What would you like to do? Until next time.
I should write that down.
Here I go!
Oh, why?
For real?
Whip them into shape.
Now,
show no mercy.
All right.
My turn!
Come on! Hit their shots, hit the mark!
What to do here? It's over!
Jokers hit the mark!
I'm ready. Now you will feel my rage.
This is you gotta hit! That'll show 'em!
Now, Persona! Come! Take this! Fire!
Cool as always! This is it! You got him! Take this! Aim and fire! Bad enough down! Oh no! Hang in there!
You'll get no mercy.
Whip them into shape!
What to do here?
I'm ready.
My turn!
Now,
You'll get no mercy. I'll show no mercy.
what to do here? You're done!
Cool as always! You're done now! You got him!
Here I go.
My turn!
Fire! Hit their shots, hit the mark!
You'll get no mercy.
I'll show no mercy.
With this, hit their shots, hit the mark!
Here I go.
Don't even think about destroyed! Keep it up, Queen!
Ready?
Don't get in my way!
It's over!
You're doing great! Whip them into shape!
What to do here?
Here I go!
Now,
I'll show no
You'll
mercy!
get no mercy!
all right.
Out of my way!
You're done.
Okay, we're down one enemy! Whip them into shape!
All right.
Here I go!
What to do here? Now's the time. What's that?
I'm ready! I'll show no mercy!
All right.
You'll get no mercy!
Yes.
Whip them into shape! Okay, we're down one enemy!
Now then.
I'm ready! Persona! You're on us!
This is it! My turn!
What to do here?
Whip them into shape! Time to get serious! Persona! Dance party! Take this!
All right. Let's end this.
Suck on that. The Phantom Thieves showed you what's up.
With that out of the way,
Where's that key? Ooh, over there!
It's a letter? No, not just any letter. Front says it's a letter of challenge.
That's the third key?
Look at the weight of the brushstrokes. Whoever wrote this meant business.
That looks like... No. It's probably best to see what happened first. Is everyone ready? Here it comes.
Perhaps one of you would care to explain the meaning of this letter. How about you, Kasukabe? It was scrawled so furiously I was barely able to read it.
A letter of challenge? Senpai, did you really write this? I know I left it to you to call him out, but this is pretty hokey. And you even included our names?
What's wrong with that? We needed to confront him face to face. Honestly, it would have been better to go yell at him in the faculty room. Calling him into this empty music room was to show him the slightest amount of mercy.
Here I was wondering what the blazes this could be about. You really wanted an in-person confrontation? You tricked me here with some baseless accusations. Now you expect me to actually apologize for them?
An apology's not going to cut it. You're going to confess your crimes and turn yourself into the police.
Surely you're jesting.
You won't be talking your way out of this. A whole list of students shared the truth with us.
A list of students, you say? I don't know who'd spout such lies, but I can assure you this nonsense won't prove a thing.
It isn't nonsense. We only found out because someone came to us for help.
Do you have a name of this someone? And what evidence do you have to corroborate their story? Now, hypothetically speaking, let's say you're correct. Just how many people do you see here backing you two up? Your theory's riddled with flaws, wouldn't you say? For example, if there are as many victims as you claim, why hasn't a single one come forth?
That's because you've screwed them all over!
Senpai, please don't touch him. Laying a hand on him would give him just what he wants.
Ah, Kasukabe, my boy. Good to know you still see reason. That must be your father's doing. I, for one, hope Representative Kasukabe has a long and fruitful career. Well, let's end this discussion here. No matter how much of a fit you may pitch, no one is going to take your side. Not unless every single one of your so-called list of students steps forward. Ah, but that's quite the unless, isn't it? Best of luck there.
Hang on! We're not done here!
Eri, don't chase him!
Cackling like some kind of kids show villain.
He certainly seems confident. He's forced each victim into a position where betraying him means self-ruin. Fear is certainly an effective method of control. Though not just their fear. I've gotten the sense that some people even expected perks from Nakabachi for obeying him. We can raise all the fuss we like, but if the victims have no intention of accusing him...
I don't care. He's still wrong. And what's gonna happen? Everyone's just supposed to let him get away with it? Does everyone really need to come forth? If so, we'll try persuading them again by...
Tell me, Senpai, why do you care so much? I know just how much you value honesty and how you can't stand injustice, but...
It's not about caring. I just do what I do because I want to. Okay. I think I can tell you. You see, back at my last school, one of my classmates framed me for some theft, and everyone ended up shunning me. It was over something stupid. I can't remember if it was a notebook or some perfume, but something was stolen.
How awful.
I'm sure there were some folks who thought I was a nuisance, considering my personality. But in the end, even my closest friends all left me. At the time, I was more shocked than angry, so I kept my mouth shut and just tried to deal with it. After a while, my homeroom teacher noticed I'd been acting differently, so she reached out to me. I didn't want to stir things up, so I told her to leave me alone. But then she told me, silence in the face of injustice is complicity. If your gut tells you something's wrong, why not fight back, she asked. That was the push I needed to change my attitude. I've fought back ever since. I got all kinds of people involved. I asked around school for leads, I searched for the stolen stuff myself. And with that teacher's help, I was able to prove my innocence. That said, The whole mess drew a lot of negative attention, so I still wound up transferring.
Ah, so that's why you transferred here at such an odd time.
Honestly, I think the reason I get so worked up is because I'm actually a coward at heart.
You? A coward?
If we lived in the kind of world where corruption was free to flourish, it'd feel like everything I fought for was a waste. There'd be no reason to take a stand for what's right. That's the reality I'm afraid of. I simply can't allow it.
No matter your reasoning, I think it's admirable. You're simply following your own sense of justice. Admittedly, that doesn't apply to what I do.
Well, thanks. But I think you're wrong about yourself. The first time I ever saw you was pretty telling. I knew you're someone who does the right thing. Considering their numbers, you were really putting your life on the line there.
Oh, that old story. I keep telling you, I just felt like it.
Still, was I ever glad to meet you here. It was almost like meeting another me.
So, what's the next move? Nakabachi's not confessing, and I doubt any of his cronies will either. We've gotta find something else.
Toshiro, you're sure?
You think I can just slink out of here after all you've said? Plus, I need to keep an eye on you if you decide to go loose cannon. Besides...
That must be your father's doing. I, for one, hope Representative Kasukabe has a long and fruitful career.
You'll see. I'll show him what I can do.
Hey, why is it already over?
Oh, what a week ending! Not even a preview of the next one?
You guys do remember we're watching that guy's real life, right?
So that's why.
Whoa, it's weird when they sync up. What's the deal?
Maybe I've seen one too many of Toshiro's memories. But, yeah. Those things that Eri had said. If we lived in the kind of world where corruption was free to flourish, that's the reality I'm afraid of. I simply can't allow it. I have to say, I'm not sure how we may be related. I'm scared that we're entering a world where corruption is free to flourish. And even worse, I'm scared of becoming someone who's okay with that. But I can tell she has the same feelings that I've had for as long as I can remember.
I must admit, the two of you have a very strong drive towards justice. Even at your own expense.
Oh, you think so?
In that case, I'm even more puzzled about the two of you now.
I don't really know how to phrase it. But the more I think about how Toshiro's past may have some meaning for me, the more it's like... Yeah, I'm okay. Thanks for asking. Let's just keep moving for now. The answer must be right around the corner. Right, Toshiro?
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Our next move should be securing the location of the last key.
Then let's shut up and get out of here. I can't wait to curl up back at the hideout.
Right. But still...
was great. Huh? Really?
Right.
Not quite.
Ready to go?
All right, so now there's... Understood.
Huh?
Hey, hey!
Not quite.
So that means...
Wait, you mean... Whoa! What? Ah!
Well, you see...
That's enough.
I see.
What to do?
Would you like to create a weapon? Select a persona. Select a persona. Please read that you wish to withdraw this persona. Are you finished? You wish to dismantle a weapon? Which weapon will you choose? What would you like to do? Would you like to look at the Persona Compendium? Then please take a look. Please read. You wish to withdraw. One moment, please. Are you finished? What would you like to? Which persona will you? What would you like to do? Well then, have a pleasant day.
They might send out reinforcements.
Wipe them out.
Stay alert.
All right.
The target's
cut
still
them
a
down.
ways off. No need to rush.
Leave it to me.
Now then.
Let's do this.
Wipe them out!
Leave it to me.
I'll cut them down.
Let's do this.
I'm perfectly ready. Time to raise the curtain. I am thou.
What to do here?
You'll be safe there.
Now's the time! Persona! Arsenic!
Finally, made it halfway.
Leave it to me.
Nice position. You'll be well
It's
hidden.
over for you. Time for my persona.
Now then.
Now's the time! Let's go! Take this! Come! Persona! Checkmate.
We made it perfectly. Just like planned.
Fire!
Ow!
Let's go! Here!
Oh man, enemy reinforcements.
Let's do this.
I'll cut them down.
All right.
Leave it to me.
All right,
Perfectly
the
ready.
target's in sight.
What to do here?
Get ready.
I'll cut them down.
Let's do this.
I'm perfectly ready.
Okay.
I'll cut you down.
Hit him hard.
Okay, we're down one enemy.
Get ready. Come forth, my other half. Behold the proof of my determination. Persona. Show them your might, Zoro. This is gonna hurt.
Got a hit, Mona. Now do it again.
Now then.
That sounds good.
Leave it to me.
Wipe them out. All right.
Let's do this.
I'm perfectly ready.
Get ready. Behold the proof of my determination. Come forth, my other half. Zoro!
I'll cut them down. yourself. Wipe the knife, throw him off. That sounds
to do
good.
here?
Wipe them out. Now, time to strike.
All right.
Nice one, Joker. You'll be safe
Now's the
there.
time. On set.
Nice position. You'll be well hit. Joker's hit the mark.
You're done.
Joker's hit the mark.
Got it. Advance. Let's go. Advance. Let's go.
Reinforcements. Make way for the low-level losers.
Leave it to me.
I'm perfectly ready.
Now then.
Hey!
Miss B?
For you.
Ow. No, well, that's... No. That's right.
Oh. Should we head back then? Now where could that fourth and final key be hiding?
We found the others in the courtyard, the cafeteria, and the faculty room. Maybe the next one's in,
Excellent guess. The last key is on the roof.
Think these guys could help out more since they know so much.
We only need one more key to reach. Then we'll finally be free. Oh, loathsome. Your reign is coming to an end.
They sure are fired up, even if we still can't hear who they're saying.
Nakabachi was silencing the students through blackmail, yes? Perhaps this is how it's manifesting here.
It won't matter once we're knocking his lights out. Right, Toshiro?
Yes, I imagine so.
Then let's head for the rooftop. Since the enemies seem to be getting stronger as we press on, we should really be careful.
We've been walking for so long. How much further to the rooftop?
The building certainly didn't look this huge from the outside. The distortions in this world are likely playing a part in the inconsistencies we're experiencing.
Well, this is our last errand, yeah? Once we've got the four things, all we gotta do is kick that voice's butt.
I'm particularly curious about the next memory we'll likely see. Toshiro and Aries seem to be in a rather difficult position.
Yeah, you go, baby Toshiro! That lousy principal needs to learn a lesson himself!
Right. I certainly hope that's how it went. But I have my concerns there.
Why's that?
As we've worked out already, this world is built from my own cognition. And that's why Maria and Yoshiki were such awful monsters oppressing the citizens in their kingdoms. Which means if I truly was successful at putting a stop to Nakabachi's scheme, he wouldn't have been designated the ruler of this place.
In that case, Nakabachi may have actually caused some sort of lasting trauma. So you're concerned about the possibility that things didn't end well?
Unfortunately, the worst possible outcomes keep coming to mind.
Toshiro,
Is the future Prime Minister really scared of one crappy teacher? Just keep your chin up and you'll be fine. You're all grown now, aren't you?
Ryuji, what's your deal?
Look, I've already got plenty of crappy memories from my time in school. It's a real long story, but I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is, it might suck to deal with, but what's done is done. You can try pretending something didn't happen, but it's just gonna keep chasing you anyway. So, if you gotta face it no matter what, do it right and move on.
Sakamoto-kun.
Whatever the outcome, you needn't be afraid. Even if you find yourself about to fall, we'll be there to support you. So never second-guess yourself. See your convictions through.
You had to fight to get here, remember? I'm sure you're ready for this. You already made a promise to Yuki-san that you'd better keep. You hear me?
That's all true. I have to get back to reality, no matter what might await us here. The only way I can do that is by confronting and overcoming my past. Well, I'm ashamed to have needed the encouragement, but I appreciate it all the same.
nothing new there, right? Since the moment we met these folks, they've constantly been saving our necks. Both yours and mine. I'd say we're pretty dang lucky, finding solid comrades like them.
Quite true. So let's grab the bull by the horns and get my memories back. Now that we're of one mind on this, I suppose all that's left is to name the operation.
Right. And we're gonna call it...
Operation Blazing Impulse!
Huh? Oh, brother.
Let's move out! Our destination is the rooftop. If we keep pressing on, we're bound to reach it eventually.
Okay, this is it. The rooftop's just through that door there.
Here goes nothing. Everybody ready?
Sure am! I'm raring to whip some enemy tail.
All right, I'm opening it now.
There it is! The creepy door to hell we're after! I wonder if this rooftop has something to do with Toshiro's past as well.
That I do not know. All I'm sure of is that we'll have our answer once we go through that door.
That's the...
What are you doing here? You just don't know when to quit. Didn't I tell you to get out of here?
Hey, you! You're Nakabachi, aren't you? Mark my words. I'm coming for you. When I find you, I'm going to see the truth myself!
Quite the attitude you've got there. But it's just an act, isn't it? Deep down, you're actually terrified. This truth you're after. Do you really think you're ready for it?
When do I get to shut this sick freak's mouth already?
No, don't let him get to you. Nakabachi, fortunately for you, I won't doubt myself again. I've resolved to see this through. Thanks to my comrades standing with me. I will never back down to you. No matter what my past may be, I must know the truth.
Ah, cocky little... I'll make you eat your words. Just wait. You see that? I have for you. You'll wish you could run and hide.
Ha! Talk about weak. He's the one who sounds like he wants to run and hide.
Cheap exit lines like his are the telltale sign of a scrub enemy.
I suppose it's a sign that we have him cornered. We should strike while the iron is hot.
Okay, time to grab the fourth thing. Whatever it might be.
It's all right. I am certain you'll be able to. Do you wish to perform a fusion? Now then, make your decision. Is this persona? One moment, please. Is this persona? Please wait just a moment. What would you like to do? What would you like? Which persona will you choose? What would you like to do? Which persona will you choose? What would you... Are you finished? The awakening of a new power. Now then, make your decision. What would you like to do? Well then, have a pleasant day.
I should write that down.
My turn!
I'm ready!
I'll show no mercy.
Now then.
Whip 'em into shape. Time to get serious. Carmen!
It's over!
Jokers, hit the mark!
You're done!
Jokers, hit the mark!
Take that!
Cool as always, Joker. You got him!
Let's go! Take this!
All right, Joker!
Now's the
Nice
time.
hiding spot!
Let's go! Let's end this.
I'm not done.
Keep it down! You have to hold on!
I'm not done.
Wait, down? Just
I'm
hang
not
on!
done.
Your health is super low! Hurry up and heal! I'll show no mercy.
I can still fight.
All right.
Nice one, Joker! No mistake there!
I'll get you back for that.
What to do here?
I'll show no mercy.
All right.
I can still fight.
Whip him into shape.
Now then.
I'll get you back for that.
All right. Come! Persona! Now's the time! Or set!
Bad. Can you get through this? I'll show no mercy. Nice position. You'll be well hidden.
I can still fight.
Don't even think about it. We're down one enemy.
Persona!
Whip him into shape.
I'll get you back for that.
I'll show no mercy.
So graceful! Panther's living up to her name!
I can still fight.
Whip 'em into shape. Persona! Get ready!
I'll get you back for that. Let's take him out. Get ready to ride, Johanna! Now you will feel my rage! Johanna! Time to use my persona! Get ready to ride, Johanna!
Okay, we're down one enemy! Reinforcements? Well, we still gotta do this. That's perfect! You'll be safe there.
This whole
Enemy
thing!
destroyed! Keep it up, Queen!
I'm not done.
I won't forgive you.
Let's go. Here. Advance.
They still have the advantage. Give it all you got!
I can still
Now then.
Persona!
Whip 'em into shape. I'll show you.
I'll get you
All
back
right.
for that.
I'll show no
I
mercy.
can still fight.
Nice position. You'll be well hidden.
What to do here?
Whip 'em into shape. Time to get serious.
I'll get you back for that.
My turn. Persona! Time to get serious. Dance party!
Okay, we're down one enemy.
I can still fight.
Persona!
What to do here?
I'll get you back for that.
All right.
Now's the time. Take this.
It's all over.
Take this.
I can still fight. This isn't just
Nice going, Queen.
do here?
I'll show no mercy.
I'll get you back for that.
Now then.
Whip them into shape. I'll show you. I'll show you. Get ready. Stand ready. Totally.
All right.
Attack landed! Way to go, Sugar!
It's showtime! Here I go! Let's take 'em out! Persona!
I'll take care of this!
What to do here?
You'll get no mercy!
Nice position!
Now
You'll be well headed!
All right.
I'll show no mercy.
What to do here?
I'm ready!
I'm not done. Here!
Only one enemy left! Just a little more!
Whip them into
right.
shape.
You'll get no mercy! Don't get in my way!
Complete victory! Nailed that mission, guys!
We don't have any more time to waste. We have to get stronger.
Now, where's that last thing we're looking for? Is that it?
Let's see. What's that?
Looks like a voice recorder. A pretty old model, I'm guessing.
Okay, Toshiro. You ready for this one?
Yes.
All right, I've come to your little meeting. So what are we doing here, Ah, perhaps you intend to apologize for your insubordination. I see. Well, I'm just glad we're all ready to move beyond this.
Shut your mouth.
Nakabachi, I'll give you one final chance. Turn yourself into the police. Confess what you've done to this school.
I see now. More of this again? I must say, I'm rather disappointed. Do you realize just how much clout I have in this school? One word from me, and I'll have a whole row of people waiting to do my bidding. It'd be entirely too easy to get two measly troublemakers expelled for constantly slinging baseless accusations. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Both of your futures will be ruined.
I don't care what happens to me. But you, I know what you deserve, and I'm going to make sure you get it. I won't lie to myself again. I'm gonna fight for what I know is right.
What are you rambling about?
Okay. Come out, everyone.
What? You all... What are you doing here?
Sir, I can't do this anymore.
I hate living like this, spying on people and betraying my friends.
Everyone here has agreed to do whatever it takes to see you arrested and charged.
The very idea. Seriously. Don't forget that I have evidence of each one of your misdeeds. If you betray me, I promise I'll completely ruin your future.
I don't care if the school finds out anymore. I'll accept my fate, whatever it turns out to be.
Kurano-kun? You too? And what of graduating? How do you plan to attend college with that penniless family of yours, huh? Speak for yourself already. You're the one who's to blame for everything in the first place. If you hadn't been such a delinquent.
You're right. I made a big mistake. But I shouldn't have covered it up. And for that, I need to make amends. The student council president and Natsuhara-san came to us time and time again about this. Every time, they pleaded with us to do the right thing, explaining why it matters so much to them. Thanks to them, I learned something important. It's better to fight for yourself than to live in fear of your own weaknesses and of the consequences. From now on, I'm going to live my life honestly.
Kurano-san.
I don't have to stand here and listen to this childish prattling. And none of this is proof. Tell me what proof you have that I've done anything wrong.
Emails containing your orders to students, call logs, even the school financial ledger. Your victims supplied us with all of it.
And above all else, we have the victims' testimonies. Every person here is turning you in.
You said victims' testimonies? You absolute lowlives. You think you can play the victim card now? It'll take more than that to do me in. There are all sorts of excuses I can cook up to get away with this. I'll use every one of my connections if that's what it takes to ruin you kids.
I certainly didn't expect this to go so well.
Huh?
See this? I've taken the liberty of recording this conversation.
A first-party confession. The only proof we need.
I'm done for. All this effort for nothing.
Way to go, man! You really knocked that out of the park!
Right. I remember. The rebellion actually worked. Soon after we exposed him for what he was, Nakabachi was booted from the school.
Yes, I would call that poetic justice. Quite the fascinating finale.
Plus, that means the phony on the PA has been full of it this whole time. That asshole's been posing as this place's ruler for too long!
No, I'm not so sure. If he's not the ruler, how could he influence a cognitive world to this degree?
Yes, even if the rebellion was successful, something always could have happened afterwards.
Until Nakabachi is dealt with, anything could arise. Better ensure we're well prepared.
I'm sensing an incoming plot twist. But for now, I'll just be taking that.
That should do it. We have all 4 of the keys now.
Although none of them actually turned out to be keys. What the? They're all glowing!
Whoa, they turned into...
they all turned into a single old key?
And it has a label tag. Music room. I suppose the music room is where the ruler's been hiding?
Toshiro, you said Nakabachi was a music teacher, right?
Yes, that's right.
Then I think I know what comes next. Let's head back to the hideout first. We should update the club members.
We're back! And we've got your key.
What? Did you really?
Here. This is it, right?
Oh, this is it. The long-desired music room key. Well done, you lot. With that in hand, victory is essentially ours. Yeah, now we'll have no choice but to let us go. My Rebel Corps comrades, are you ready to complete our mission?
You bet we are. It's time to finish this rebellion. Let's bring the hammer down on that tyrant.
Yeah!
They sure are worked up now, aren't they?
Well, think about how long they've been locked up here. Kinda hard to blame them for being so hyped to fight, don't you think?
At any rate, we're finally ready to face down the ruler of this kingdom. Folks, we better stay on our toes from here on.
Yes, Morgana's right. Let's only head out once we're ready.
As always, be as thorough as possible with the prep work.
Trickster, can you hear me? There's something I must share with you immediately. If possible, please come to the Velvet Room right away.
Hey, what's up?
Welcome to the Velvet Room. Forgive me for calling you here with such urgency. I felt it necessary that you hear this from me as soon as you were able to come. I'm afraid it's something of an ill omen. Yes. Perhaps you recall our previous conversation about the Velvet Room's alterations? How the cause of said anomaly is likely some outside force? This remains true to my knowledge. However, I recently sensed that the might behind this force has suddenly surged. All I can say at this time is that it is a looming presence of great maleficence. The Velvet Room is indelibly linked with the heart of the guest. Under normal circumstances, no external influence should be able to alter this place. Tread carefully, Trickster. Your enemy is no standard adversary. You are concerned for my well-being? Well, rest assured, I will overcome any adversity to be by my guest. With no information about our enemy, we appear to be in a situation akin to wandering about on a dark, moonless night. However, this room, as well as what future awaits you, lies entirely in your hands. I will, of course, continue supporting you the best I can. Please, never forget the power you hold. I suppose that was unnecessary for someone with so much experience overcoming incredible obstacles. A path will surely open for you as long as the flame in your heart continues to burn brightly. With that said, we shall meet again when the time has come.
did Miss Lavenza want? It must have been important for her to go out of her way to summon you. Oh, really? An omen, huh? We still don't know what's getting to Lavenza, though. Better keep our guard up.
All we know is that it's more powerful now. I wonder why.
Well, it's not like we can do anything about it now, right? If they got a problem with us, they'll eventually show their faces and their asses for us to kick.
And there's the jock's take on the issue. Although I actually agree.
Whatever the case may be, we finally have the key that will allow us to reach this kingdom's ruler. Perhaps we should focus on that while keeping this ambiguous warning in the back of our minds.
Good idea. Let's get out there and finish this. Ready to head out now. All that's left is taking down the enemy leader.
Listen. However,
What if...
Yeah, that's it.
Huh? But...
I've got it.
I'm sorry. That's right.
Let's go. All right, so now there's... Okay. Hey. Let's go.
Time to write.
Here I go.
All right.
Here I go.
All right.
Now,
Show me what you got.
what to do here?
All right.
You'll get no mercy.
Show me what you got.
All right.
All right.
Here I go.
Show me what you got.
You'll get no mercy.
Now then.
All right.
I'm ready.
Show me what you got.
What to do here?
Nice! Keep it up!
It's over!
Bravo, Witch Joker! You got him!
You'll get no mercy.
All right.
Nice.
I'm ready.
Now then.
You'll get no mercy.
Show me what you got.
All right. Take that.
Bravo, Witch Joker! You got him!
Here I
Yes.
go.
All right.
You'll get no
What
mercy.
to do here?
Here I go.
Now then.
It's over!
Bravo, Witch Joker! You got him!
You'll get no mercy.
Here I go.
Here I go.
All right. Yes.
You'll get no mercy! Show me what you've got! I'm ready!
Now then.
Now's the time! Come! Take this!
Okay, we're down one enemy.
Nice.
All right! Here I go!
All right.
Show me what you've got! You'll get no mercy!
What to do here?
A successful attack.
Here I go! Here I go! All right!
Now then.
I'm ready!
All right. Yes.
Here I go!
Now then. Nice.
Show me what you've got!
All right.
All right! Here I go!
Now then.
You'll
Yes.
get no mercy! Here I go!
What to do here?
Persona! Marseille!
Joker took out an enemy. All right.
Checkmate.
Hey.
Thank you.
I should write that down.